get off my lawn.
Greetings viewers, now I you with another review for all of you. So, the new Smurfs movie. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna suck. How can it not when we got stuff like this in the trailer?
Influencer.
Smash that subscribe button!
That doesn't even make sense for the setting. The Smurfs takes place in a land of fantasy. Where would they even get the electricity for internet? I'm convinced this is some desperate attempt to appeal to Gen Z, or an attempt to piss off nerds who talk about cartoons online like myself. Either way, the character was changed to Vanity Smurf after the backlash, which actually works with the animation if you know anything about the character. But a polished turd is still a turd. And despite me knowing who Cringe Smurf was replaced with, I am by no means a diehard Smurf fan. I honestly couldn't tell you any more than a wiki could. The Smurfs were originally a comic created in 1958 by, I'm sure I'm gonna mess this up, Pierre Coulerford. My apologies for being a monotone American. And the comic itself was about little blue people so small they could live in tiny mushroom-like houses. 1961 saw the debut of the animated series, which came to America in 1981, being aired on NBC, and would later move over to Cartoon Network in October 1933, is that right? But hey, let's move on to the subject of what the thumbnail is about. The Black Smurfs. Yeah, this is a thing. In 1963, the comic published a story where the Smurfs were bitten by something called a fly, and seemingly painfully became aggressive, black, red-eyed versions of themselves, and hopped around saying "Gnap," looking for the Smurfs to bite and change. Presumed to take on the whole zombie apocalypse genre, and so many Smurfs are bitten and transformed, including their leader Papa Smurf, who usually saves the other Smurfs when stuff like this happens. He does come up with a cure through a lot of trial and effort, through experimenting with the captured Blizzfly, but the Black Smurfs just bite every Smurf changed back faster than Papa can spread the cure around. And pretty soon he's infected too! It's really by a lucky accident that everything goes back to normal in the end. Now, I probably shouldn't have to point this out, but a story where the Smurfs become black-skinned, red-eyed, aggressive, mindless little savages. Yeah, that has some pretty, hopefully unintentional, racist implications. So the color was changed from black to purple, kind of like what they did with Jinx from Pokemon. Now going back to the movie, I honestly didn't know it even had a second trailer, until I watched a video from Days Reviews talking about it. I could be wrong, but it feels like Paramount Animations is doing what Warner Brothers did with the second season of Velma. Barely advertising the movie because they saw the backlash the first trailer got, and possibly looking to bury the movie later down the line, and just turn the movie into a tax write-off. Anyways, this is Night At Eye saying thanks for watching, and please share your thoughts with me.